What's the upside, my dear adult fans of Lego? Solbrick in the house, and I'm standing here in my custom Lego town called City. In today's video we're going to work on the post office that's going to go here, and I already worked a bit on the path or the bridge that's going to go from the barbershop that we worked on in the previous video. And this whole section actually comes off like that, so that's pretty handy. And the whole city will be built in sections. As you can see here, Lego tends to bend a bit when you build it like this, but the weight from this building will hold that down. And to access the interior of the post office, it will be on hinges, just like this pod studio is. And the yellow pieces in here is just to make this a bit more stable. Yeehaw, as the horse say about the stable. This will go in here. And I tiled this out just to put safety rails there easily. And so it's easy to remove them when I want to post figs here on that little bridge. And this is the base for the post office itself. I'm going to put in this corner plate here. And then I'm actually going to sheet a bit because I couldn't figure out a better solution. This is on hinges, but it's a bit illegal because I have a jumper here. So I'm going to put that there and this here. It's not super easy to see on camera, but it is actually not really straight here, but it's kind of minimal. So it's an illegal connection, I guess, but I'm a rebel, what can I say? Some rails on this side, and those are going to be fast and quite traditional. And here's that part with an owl on that jumper piece. And here's the bearded guy who's going to be post on this bridge. Maybe he's on his way to the post office to get some mail or something. I want to have a stable pillar all the way down here. So I made this wall segment here with a nice window so you can look in here because there's going to be like an arch here. So press that together. And I think this can take a lot of force, which is good for later when it's going to be like 2 meters high. And this is the wall segment that will be on the hinge. I'm going to put that in there. Put a little plate underneath to hold it together. Let's see, I'm just going to check. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then we're going to have this pillar here. A similar build on the other side. It's going to go in here. So it's on slopes to create some more space, but also make this segment a bit more interesting instead of just having it straight. I like these gray profile bricks. All right, and then of course we need some nice flowers in here, so that's going to go here. And these are the drawers for, I don't know, sorting post and that kind of nonsense. And on the inside here we will put a little postcard, an envelope. So that's going to be here. I guess it's related to an antelope. And here's like the bag, the postal bag with some mail in for the antelope. So that's going to go in there. You can close that off, so it works. Back here we're going to have this jumper piece, put that in there, and that's where the other mail bag is going to be. So like that. And here's the computer where the postman can say that your mail is lost. You have to wait a couple of weeks before you get your Bricklink order or your Pick-a-Brick order. That's usually how it goes when I order stuff. A nice classic window, and this building is actually based on an old Lego set that I kind of modernized a bit, or modified at least. So that's kind of cool. And we're gonna use this old, I don't know, windscreen or whatever it is. I think it's from an old Star Wars set. Is it Star Wars? That's gonna go here. So I created this arch where I just can put that in. I'm really sad that Lego stopped making these hinges. They're so nice to work with. Classic solution. Oh yeah, we're missing something here. The post box. Classic looking. Little flower there. And then this is the other hinge for the wall door. All right. I think a black door would be suitable here. So it's gonna go there. And just so that people don't fall out here and die, we're gonna have this little rail here. I'm gonna put in this little, well, it's a sticker, and the Bricklink seller said it was in good condition. So I have to believe that, I guess, even though I don't agree. So that's gonna be here. And we're gonna put in some arches here. And this is where the roof will go in, and it has a little clock there, so the guy working in here can tell the time. And just top that off a bit. Somehow I miscalculate everything. This should be one brick lower down, so I lowered it. And the reason for that is that we are going to have this roof here, and it will have two beams that will connect to the barbershop, so this will hold together better. So this is the longer beam, it will go down here. And this is the second one. I don't even know if I need to, but it feels good and it looks good. So that's gonna go in there. This part is gonna be the living quarters for the postman. It's just gonna be a bedroom basically. And we're gonna go with a black floor here and a hinge here for just the same kind of door design for the wall. Put in a tile here. Here's the back wall. Gonna go here. And on this side we're gonna have this nice art, because he's really into music. I guess that's what he's listening to on his headphones. Well, maybe it's the podcast. A nice little bed. Simple design for a simple man with simple needs. And just to get some heat in here, here's the stove. In the corner he will have those drawers with a nice, what is that? What does it say? Squish. Some delicious squish. That sounds a bit adult. And here's the table with this pizza. So this is basically based on a Monkey Kid set, this interior, well, inspired by. And it has a similar wall on this side. And here's the wall that's gonna cover this up. So now you can open it. I'm just gonna secure it up there a bit with another hinge. So that connects to the stove here. Or the furnace, maybe it's called a furnace. We're gonna move this around a bit. And I have this roof part here. That's gonna go here. A bit of a challenge here is that if I would put a slope here, that looks nice, but then I can't open it. So I need to have it at least there so I can open it this much. And I don't want to be able to open it that much more, because I want to have this to go like so. So they don't compete about the space. Now I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it there, and that means that I can have the chimney here for the furnace or stove. So, and of course I'm a fan of ventilation, so we're going to have this little AC unit up here, just to cover like the gap here a bit. Whoop-a. And here's the rest of the roof with that clock there on a nougat piece, just to give it some contrast to the white wall behind. Simple design. And this will attach for the next segment, because this building is also acting as a pillar for the rest of the floors. On a warm day you can open this up, get a nice breeze in there. But we're missing something. We're missing the very important post office sign. So that's gonna be here on top of the window. And I have this snot piece there. I'm just gonna put in this, I don't know, is it Star Wars? That's gonna go there, just to make that look a bit more cyberpunk, and top it up with some grill pieces. Ah, so nice. Now I'm not a happy camper, My bricklink order is lost. Can you check the computer where it has gone? God damn it. Computer says no. But you can subscribe to Solbrick's channel. It's free, and please smack a like. And as always, everyone's favorite segment, the shaky hand cam action. So we have a look around at everything here. I'm going to order a gimbal quite soon, whenever I get my salary. I hope to find one at a good price. I've been looking at some on the internets so that we can have smoother walk-arounds when I build stuff. But I mean, look at this. Looks pretty cool, I think. And this is hopefully on the same level. Well, it's gonna be sooner or later, so that the next segment I'm gonna work on is going to be buildings here that will level this whole area out, so we can have a fresh start up here and just continue to build. And let's just turn everything around. I should have like a plate underneath that could swivel, but I don't have, and I would probably just drop everything and crash the whole city. That would be such a shame. Well, would you look at that? So nice. As always, you know the ordeal. Stay out of the nonsense, stay awesome, and please subscribe.